All praises to Yahweh. All praises to Yahweh Shai. All praises for the Rekah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone that have been and continue to teach the true gospel. Salute to the Yakim, spreading the true gospel on the streets and lanes of the city, on the highways and hedges, and on the World Wide Web. Much love to the humble Akwath, who learn the science with all subjection and are in righteous order under the men of Yahweh Yahweh Shai. Just a brother Roger from the Church of Philadelphia camp. Hey, Lord, just put in my spirit to, basically go into the king's heart is in the hands of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And because we see what's going on right now with these presidents and prime ministers and foreign ministers and generals and all that, and what they're talking about. And I'm talking specifically about Iran and the United States with those indirect talks, and what's coming out of it is an appearance of as if there's going to be some type of peace, right? And what we men in the Lord know, that's in the spirit, know that what the prophecies are. Prophecies say there's going to be World War III in the last days. So we know, no matter what they say, we know what's going to happen. Just like when Yahweh was just like in Exodus, right? Where, Pharaoh acted like he was going to let the children of Israel go early on in the plagues, right? He didn't let them go until after that 10th plague. But early on in the plague, when the frogs came, he said he's going to let them go, right? Hey, but what did the Yahweh Bashem Shai say? He's going to harden Pharaoh's heart until his name be magnified and glorified. So it was too soon at that time, right? And the same thing here. We're going to hear a lot of things being spoken about, and then Yahweh Bashem Shai is going to harden these presidents and rulers, going to harden their heart, where it's just going to be that war, and it's going to be all out chaos. Even in that last plague, what did Pharaoh do? Got his heart hardened again to where he went after the children of Israel, and got swallowed and got swallowed up, right? TD Jakes, you were hell to pay too, just to mention that. what grandma used to say, you trifling. Yeah. So, so it's just the fact that brothers that's truly in the spirit and truly in the know, we know at the end of the day that no matter what's being put out on these websites and on these news channels, we know that we're in the last days. So sure, hey, just like with Israel, right? Hey, there was a peace, a so-called time of peace, and there was never any peace because they kept bombing throughout the so-called peacetime. And what happened? Just like with Pharaoh. Pharaoh said, hey, I'm going to let you go. Hey, they said, hey, we're going to uphold this peace, this ceasefire, right? And then what happened? Boom, back at it, So that's what they're saying right now. Hey, the meeting with Iran and U.S. today, hey, what they say? Hey, we're going to look forward to future more talks, as if they're on a path to peace. But enough of me talking. Let's get into this precept. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 8. I'm going to go with 8 and 8. Then Pharaoh called for Moses and Aaron and said, entreat Yahweh that he may take away the frogs from me and from my people, and I will let the people go, that they may do sacrifice unto Yahweh. So, he saw that plague and he was like, man, I can't bear this. Our people can't bear this. Hey, I'll let you guys go serve your power. And Moses said unto Pharaoh, glory over me. When shall I entreat for thee and for thy servants and for thy people to destroy the frogs from thee and thy houses, that they may remain in the river only? So Moses said, hey, if you're going to let us go, hey, let me know so I can basically ask Yahweh to keep them frogs in the river and not and not in the houses, because they was all over the place, right? So he said, bet. All right, if you're willing to let the people go, let the Israelites go, hey, we're gonna remove them frogs. So Pharaoh, thought himself to be in good case because he was gonna let let the Israelites go because he couldn't stand them frogs. But let's see what happened. And he said, tomorrow, and he said, be it according to thy word, that thou mayest know that there is none like unto the Yahweh your power, our power. And the frog shall depart from thee. So this is Moses talking. From be it according to thy word, that thou mayest know that there is none like unto Yahweh our power. And the frog shall depart from thee, and from thy houses, and from thy servants, and from thy people. They shall remain in the river only. Saying that, hey, Yahweh's going to put them back in, keep them in the river. And Moses and Aaron went out from Pharaoh, and Moses cried unto Yahweh because of the frogs which he had brought against Pharaoh. And Yahweh did according to the word of Moses, and the frogs died out of the houses, out of the villages, and out of the fields. And they gathered them together upon heaps, and the land stank. But when Pharaoh saw that there was respite, he hardened his heart, and hearkened not unto them, as Yahweh had said. Right? So, hey, Yahweh said he was going to harden his heart. Right? And it wasn't the time. But hey, initially, Moses and Aaron thought, hey, yes, we got him, Hey, he couldn't take them frogs. So now we getting out of here. But it was too soon. Hey, just like these things keep happening, right? Where the kings of this time say one thing and then something else happens. So, we have to, again, remain diligent and keep the faith and trust in Yahweh Bashim Avashai, because this is kind of like the reverse of it too, where they're saying, hey, we want peace, 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 peace. And the Lord said, hey, as soon as they say show peace and safety, sudden destruction has come upon them. So they pushing that peace agenda, right? They pushing that, no war agenda. But hey, what's happening? And what's going to happen? War. Destruction. They're pushing these vaccines, but what's happening? Pestilences. Right? So they're pushing these so-called cures. But pestilence is happening around the world. They're pushing this infrastructure building, right? But what's happening? Earthquakes and tornadoes and fires all over the world. Mudslides. Volcanic eruptions. All these things are happening. All at once, too. So our faith is in what the scriptures say, not what these devils are saying or the other heathen nations are saying or claiming. Because that's not what it is. We know what's going to happen. And we're hoping it, like I always say, we're hoping, we hoped it was yesterday. And if it wasn't yesterday, hey, we hope it's today. And if it's not today, hey, we hope it happens a second after sundown. Right? That's where we are. So the Lord is going to harden these kings' hearts at the end of the day. because his prophecy will not go out void. It's going to be fulfilled in his time, though. You know, hey, did we want did we want war to happen today? Did we want a whole big thing happening with the talks not going well and all that, right? Yeah, of course we did. Of course, we wanted the MOTB, yesterday too, right? But we know these things have to fall in line with the order of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and him only. So, again, that patience is going to be a virtue for us. But, hey, we still going to push this word, because as we continue to push it, hey, the Lord's going to speed up that time even more. Hey, because what does he say? He said, if he doesn't speed up the time, then, hey, no flesh is going to be saved. So for the elect's sake, he's going to speed up the time. Hey, and I'm about to go out, on the highways, byways with the brothers from the Church of Philadelphia, but I just wanted to put up a quick one, swift one, and Lord willing, this was edifying to the elect. Until next time, Shalom.